Okay, so right now I'm having a big problem, and mainly with the My Hero Academia community. Now, My Hero Academia is a I love it. I love the show. It's a great show. Good character development, actual underdog story other than most shows that just has the a main character just to be the child of prophecy. I'm talking to you, Naruto. You know what I mean. Anywho, yeah, the My Hero Academia community is really toxic. When I say really toxic, I mean really toxic. Like, there's only like a good 30-40%. It used to be 30% until Vigilante Deku started coming out. But I'd say 40% of the community is non-toxic, and then the other 60% is really toxic. Because, let me tell you, if you were to freaking look up anime cringe, most of the thumbnails, most of the videos are literally whatchamacallit, what do you call it? Oh yeah, My Hero Academia cringe. That is not good. That doesn't make people want to watch the show. That just makes people want to avoid it. Heck, if you were to go to freaking My Hero, if you were to go into a Discord call and literally say My Hero Academia, what is your thoughts about it? They would immediately freaking eat you up and chew you right out. I've done it before. I have really done it, and it's terrible how a show that good literally gets called out for having the biggest, worst fan base ever. In which, like, judging by the looks of it, I can't blame them. The good side of the fan base is, like I said, 40%, when 60% of it is cringe. 60% of it is cringe, and come on, I'm getting tired of seeing Bakugo kissing Deku or Todoroki. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting that's just terrible. I get the fact that people want to do what they got to do in order to make money, but like, why? Why do they choose to make the most cringiest things? And I'm not even trying to bring anything else than that into it, but like, come on. My Hero Academia is such a good show. Like I said, it has great character development. Like, come on. Most people say, "Oh yeah, it's pretty mid. Oh yeah, it's not that good or anything." Nah, it's a good show. I think it's a very good show. Like I said, like the third time already. Great character development and everything. Good story, and then when you do end up freaking, getting lost in the story, they will find a way to actually bring you back up. And at least this show doesn't have as many fillers as it does. Heck, I thought that the sports festival arc was like, no, not the sports festival, but the school festival. I thought that arc would be like a filler arc, just based on the looks of the villains, but actually it wasn't, because it actually tied to the actual story. So it wasn't that type of thing. Now again, as I say, this community is really bad right now. Like 60% of it is pretty much the one that keeps My Hero Academia alive, and in a really bad way. And I'm just saying this, just stop it. Just stop. You want people to watch the show, don't do this. I get that you like to do what you do, but like, come on. Like, especially with the shipping, that's where it goes. That right there is immediately where it just goes downhill is with the shipping. Now most people are saying, "Oh yeah, shipping ruined Uraraka." Oh yeah, but if you look at later season, like the Vigilante Deku arc of Uraraka, she isn't mostly fixated on Deku. Like, she isn't fixated on Izuku Midoriya. She's not. And in which she is her own person. She is independent. She might have a bit of a crush on him, but that never ruined her. I don't think that actually ruined her. I actually believe that actually brought her up instead of bringing her down. And okay, if we're going to get into character development, I'm going to just talk about Bakugo. About Katsuki. Bakugo, honestly, best character development I've ever seen in the bully. Like, especially in anime. Because he was a jerk in the first 2 seasons until as soon as the 3rd season happened and he got kidnapped. That's when you change your entire perspective on him, especially after him being kidnapped. As soon as as soon as Deku got his license, I gotta breathe here. As soon as Deku got his license, that's when it went downhill for Bakugo in his mental state, because he actually thought it was, his fault for All Might to be the way he is now. Like Skinny Might. He's just skinny now. But it wasn't his fault. It was just something that was supposed to happen. And honestly, I do think that was a smart choice. Now, and then for him to apologize to Deku, which made it even more better, I'm like, whoa, he actually did it. I didn't think he would actually do it. I don't read any of the mangas because I try not to, spoil it. I try to stay away from spoilers. So yeah, for Bakugo to apologize to Deku, I was flabbergasted. I was like, whoa, what in the world? And honestly, that's one thing I like about his character, is because he said it himself. He literally admitted to pushing Deku away because he didn't want to admit that Deku was stronger than him even before he had a quirk. Oh gosh. But back to the community, it's toxic. But at the same time, the other side of the community is not toxic. And I'm part of the side that is not toxic. Heck, matter of fact, I'll be back. I will be back. Alright. So, I done drew a picture of Dark Deku, of Vigilante Deku. And I really do think I did good. Now look at this. I basically captured almost everything I could. I honestly think that I did great. Took me a whole hour to complete this. I had to get almost every detail down with the black whip, the eyes, which you might not be able to see because I made it dark green. But I did the eyes, I did all the scrapes that he had. Yeah, I went all out on this. Anywho, yeah, I'm part of the community that really cares for the show. Now, I'm pretty sure the other side of the community, the toxic side, they care for the show just way too much. And you could tell that. Now, I am hoping that this actually says something. I'm hoping that this says something about the show. I'm trying to change everyone else's perspective on the show, and because I don't like to see everyone else constantly dog on the show, especially without watching it. In which I'm not trying to force everyone else to watch it, but I'm just saying, just try checking it out first. Try watching a good season. Like, the first season had me crazy. At first I was like, I don't want to watch this. This seems boring. Until I saw the first episode, in which Deku, he's a completely relatable character. Like, you cannot say that by the time if anything were to happen, you're not going to cry. You're not going to cry. Like, you can't say that you're not going to cry if you're freaking, if you meet the number one hero and then you get the number one hero's power. You can't say that. Oh, you can't be like, oh snap, I'm lit. Oh yeah, no. And then for the fact that he couldn't control that power, it took him a whole 2 seasons in order to actually control the power, and then to actually constantly find ways of using it, and then to freaking get more powers on top of that. It made it even more crazy. That's why I'm saying, like, with the anime nowadays, at least shonen anime, like Naruto, he was child of prophecy. It was just bound to happen. It was just bound to happen, and all he did was constantly use a Rasengan and Shadow Clone Jutsu. That was pretty much his 2 strongest moves in his arsenal, was those 2 moves. And yeah, he added more to the Rasengan, but it was still a Rasengan. Or when Dragon Ball, Goku was already made out to be a child of prophecy, and the fact that he was pretty much an OP character already. So that already happened, and then One Punch Man is literally the definition of having a 2 OP character. 2 OP. Like, One Punch Man is not overrated or underrated. It's a good show. But like, he's literally just saying, "Hey, I'm just a hero for fun." He didn't fully say anything to actually make him want to become a hero. He just wants to become a hero just to be fun. He thinks it's fun just to constantly just pulverize, just to freaking blow up a person in one hit, to blow up a whole monster in one hit. He thinks it's fun. That's already big. Now the underdog stories is like Baki or My Hero. Baki, the dude literally tried beating his dad and didn't do a thing to actually beat him. They didn't lay a scratch on him, and that just made him even more. That made him even more upset. So he was already going ahead and having to fight him. It was like, whoa. Honestly, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But back to the My Hero Academia part again. It's a good show. Great show. You guys gotta watch it. Just don't you can't always judge a book by its cover. Not my words. But still, don't always judge a book by its cover just because people are so darn toxic towards the show. I'm just saying, give this show a chance and then you'll see. Now, I hope this video goes viral. Please make it viral, because this is not a gaming video, as you can see. I'm talking to the entire community, and I'm not editing. This is completely barely editing. I just paused the recording and then unpaused it just so that way it just doesn't drag out the entire video, even though I'm doing it by myself. But like, still, give this show a chance. And also, freaking shout out to PB Renan for subscribing, and you guys gotta check him out. Check him out. He's a great YouTuber, and I've watched his videos. He's mostly a Call of Duty type thing, but still, he does some good gaming videos. I gave him tips about me about editing his videos, adding some intros and stuff. He said that he's going to do some funny intros and stuff, but yeah. For people who are watching these videos, please go to his channel. He's a great YouTuber. Anywho, that's it for today, guys. Peace. I hope to see you guys later. As you can see, I'm recording even more often. And yeah, for those who aren't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like. Do whatever you need to do, because I'm trying to get big in there in the YouTube business type thing. Alright, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.